What is up, beautiful people? This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Auto Skin Detail. Give them a follow on Instagram, like a couple pictures, show them some love. Let's go. Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
What is up, beautiful people of the world? My name is ExZac Change, and I'm happy to be here today with my guest, Matthew Manor.
Hey, yo.
What up,
What's
dude?
Up? Dude, chilling.
Man, we've already kicked it and been able to chop it up, so it's cool to actually be here to get the official conversation.
Yeah, get the story unfolded.
Because it's so much easier when I already know what you're about now, you know, which is cool, dude. And so how I found you is you have a podcast, Mimosas With Manor.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you talk about that a little bit and how you started, how you started doing a podcast and
how
what led you to
podcast?
do. Yeah.
So I was just working a regular 9 to 5, actually 2 jobs. I just got out of Job Corps, and I was working at 2 McDonald's, and I didn't like it, you know what I'm saying? But you got to do whatever to make like ends meet and stuff like that. So, but I was like, yo, I got to figure out like a hobby. I got to figure out something. And then I listened to like Joe Rogan and Adam 22 and stuff like that. And then like from the jump right there, I was like, oh, okay. Like I don't really see a whole lot of like this kind of style of like podcasts like here in town and stuff like that. But then again, I didn't do too much like research or anything.
Yeah.
But I came to find out there's like a couple podcasts, a lot of shit going on. I was very like naive about it, but no, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start a podcast and I'm gonna interview the rappers around here and kind of just do the local scene. And that was back in like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
And then like November 2019, I started going around to like tattoo shops, introducing myself. Hey, my name is Matthew Manor. Here in the future, I don't know when I'm going to be starting a podcast, but these are my ideas, and I really want to interview, the artists in the shop and stuff like that. I would love to get a tattoo and this and that. And I started off with Cool Peeps and Sweet Inks, and one of my close friends, Brady McSassy, who works now at Third Eye Tattoo on Francis, and then I started outreaching to a couple local rappers. First, one of my friends, Jiggy J, he was just one of the only people that I knew that was like rapping at the time. I didn't even really know there was a scene. And then from him, I saw a video that he did with a videographer, 2 Glock Skinny. And then I saw 2 Glock Skinny actually did a couple videos for a couple other artists. So from there, I started finding more people. So then I was like, oh, okay, I actually got something. I got people that I can interview. I got an idea of like what I want. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? I have an idea, and then I even hit up my little brother because he's making music at the time, and I'm like, hey, what should I do? Do you have any advice? And he gives me this advice, this. I really didn't take any of it. He was like, yo, wait till you get this microphone, this, and that. I literally just had these 2 little microphones that plug into my iPhone, and I started interviewing people like that right off my iPhone. And my first interview was with Brady McSassy, and it's called Trial and Error. And the reason why it's called Trial and Error is because the sound quality was awful. We weren't really having like any like conversation that like had any point to it or anything like that. It was just just like random conversation and shit. But it was very much needed. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it. But I could have not posted it, but that was like me getting out of my comfort zone because it wasn't like something, I'm like used to or anything like that. So yeah, February. I think it was like February 7th was the first podcast that I posted after
2019.
2020. So I started
February 2020.
Yeah, so I started asking people about the podcast and introducing myself to creatives and stuff like that at the end of 2019, just because I wanted to get the idea out and then come back and really show like, hey, remember that conversation I had? Remember me like from like 4 months ago? Like would you like to come on the podcast and get like, and it, holy crap, yeah, of course, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then it ended up turning into something that I didn't even think it was. I didn't take it that serious. I thought I was just going to interview like my friends and like a couple local people, and then like word started getting out, and then I don't have to reach out to anybody anymore. People just started reaching out to me, and then it's just started flooding. Like there's a whole scene here of like creatives. And
So why rappers?
Why rappers?
Yeah, like how did you listen to a lot of hip hop when you were like younger, or like was it just that your friends were rapping at the time, or?
No, honestly, it's just for what, like I listen to a lot of like classical. I like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like but rap is just it's what's like popular. You know what I'm saying? And I just kind of figured like, you know, something that like I'm interested in, music, hip hop, even if it was like classic rock. But I mean, there are like, you know, local rock bands and stuff like that, like Nixon Rodeo, Free the Jester, and stuff like that. And I mean, and I still go to like the Too Broke to Rock concerts and stuff like that. You see me in the fucking mosh pit and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, seriously, and it's fun as fuck. I love it. But it's not really what is like super popular and what what is like now. You know what I'm saying? And I could dive into all that stuff, but I just figured I wanted to get more like shine on like whatever I was like talking about, and I just felt like hip hop was the topic.
Yeah. Well, and it seems like it served you well, bro, because you've really like I mean, like you just caught I don't know, man, like you just know how to make your presence known too, and to make engaging shit, which is tight. So like, do you play any instruments or anything like that, or just have a knack for interviewing people, or?
No, so that's what, so growing up, like, my family, they're always like, oh, you're gonna be, like, an actor, like, you're gonna be, like, a movie star someday, like, you're too out there, you know what I mean? And, like, and this is another reason why, like, I wanted to start the podcast, because I'm a people person, like, I like to network and stuff like that. I used to, like, throw parties and shit like that in, like, high school, and
okay, yeah.
And
I can totally see that.
So that was my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to meet people. Oh, if I need, like, something done for, like, my car, I want, like, this done. If I need, like, oh, somebody who's, like, a caterer, oh, I know, like, the caterer, you know what I'm saying? It's like I like to know somebody for like a specific thing and have a relationship with that person. And then with the podcast, I was able to like do that same exact thing, you know, just with like producers. Now I'm able to like be plugged in with everybody, you know what I mean? But as instruments and shit like that, like in high school, I mean middle school, I did like the what is that? The snare drums?
Because you look like you play the drums.
Yeah.
Dude,
I played the snare drums and shit like that, and I fucked around with the drum set a little bit, but it wasn't like I couldn't like dive into it. I was too busy. Like I can't play video games. I can't like I have to be with people. I think I have like
really.
What is that called? Maybe, I don't know. Not diagnosed, but dude, who knows, man?
Zach, you think he has ADD?
Fuck, I'm not a doctor.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I know I suffer from it. I know that I think you said it before.
So
too.
why don't you play video games?
It's get
really
distracted quick.
Well, no,
you know?
my thing is like I can't like I suffer from FOMO. You know what I'm saying? I've been told that like
What's
recently.
that mean?
Fear of missing out.
Oh God.
You know what I'm
too.
saying, bro?
I didn't realize I suffered from that.
Literally, like I would stay up like all night, and then go to work like an hour before I had to go to work at like 4 a.m. just so I could get like a last vlog in. Somebody's like, oh, I'm in the studio and this is an opportunity. I'm like, I have to. I'm like, who else is going there right now? Who else is going there right now?
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I suffer from FOMO super fucking hard. So if I'm playing a video
So
game,
for you to be content,
I feel like you're missing out on an opportunity. Bro, I hate,
Oh God. Me
sometimes
too.
like I love napping, I love sleeping, you know what I'm saying? It's my favorite fucking thing to do. But if I get a phone call that's like, yo, what are you doing? Nothing. Why? What's up? You know what I'm saying? As soon as I'll wake up immediately when my phone rings.
damn.
Unless I'm slumped, but I'm
You
slumped.
doubt it.
Dude, I'm tired all the time too. It sucks sometimes because then it's like I'll be like in the middle of like a studio session, be in there doing my thing. I'll get what I'm supposed to get done, and then instantly I'm just out, just knocked, dude. There's
That's
so many,
funny.
like, I need to get a compilations from, like, all my friends and, like, some of the creatives that I worked with because everybody has a picture of me just slumped. Dude, and they always look at Manor. Look at Manor, man.
Because you don't sleep when you're like, okay, I'm gonna it's this time, I gotta go to sleep. Your body just shuts down and you just go to sleep.
There's no opportunity.
You're just there 1 minute, and next minute you just
That's what I'm saying. One day I had what was it? I had a whole week planned. It was like a free time, you know what I mean? So I had one weekend of smashing out, I think it was like 5 podcasts. And then the one day I did 4. The first day I did the 1. And then right after that I had to go to Seattle or do whatever I was like doing at the time. But I was like, oh man, I have to smash out these 4 podcasts. I'll space them out like periodically, so it's like every other day. So it's not like I'm just posting them like back to back. But I was like, now I got some like in the vault, so I can go take care of some stuff. So I'm trying to get like on that too. So it's like, I don't know. I'm a 1-person thing trying to do like 100 gigs, but I'm trying not to dip like a toe in like each thing. I'm trying to dip like both feet into like one thing and accomplish. You know what I mean? Stuff as I go.
Good. Nice.
This kid's fucking smart, dude. And how old are you?
I'm 24.
Cool.
That's fucking cool, bro. I feel like you should like invent some fucking clothing for dads. Just like,
Dude, maybe one day.
Have
one
like
day.
Manor's dad wear.
Yeah. Manor's dad wear. I like that.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Because we like to do a segment sometimes where we come up with fucking ideas for, and I think that's a pretty solid one right there. Manor's dad wear, dude.
Yo, dude, okay, so I don't usually like always, but so when I first came up with the podcast, I really wanted to do merch, but I was talking to you the other day about how I don't really want to do merch until like I have like more of a fan base that would actually like, like appreciate and actually like want to wear it and stuff like that. Not just like, family and friends. But so I was like, okay, I want to go through the mall. So I walked through the mall one day and I was just going through each and every store and I was just kind of like writing down. I was like, yo, this polo would be cool with like this kind of design. And I was picturing this. And then I went to my graphic, like one of my artists and stuff like that. And he ended up like creating exactly like what I was thinking of. And I was like, oh man, these polo designs and button ups. And I was like regular tees and graphic tees. And I was like, it's all Mimosa with Manor stuff, but it's all like, it's friendly to like everybody, like the hipster look, the thrasher, the freaking. So that's like, I kind of want to grab like everybody when it like comes to that.
Fuck yeah.
And with the podcast, I am going to venture out and do more. Like I do want to have like Free the Jester and like, who is it? Like City Dynamics and like there are like different groups that I want to like get to that aren't just like straight like hip hop and stuff like that. Like I'm wanting to outreach to more female artists. That's another thing that I'm like wanting to do with the podcast as well.
Just making sure that you're touching all angles.
Yeah, exactly.
All yeah.
Just the
making
entire
sure
underground.
everything.
Dude, there's like even some like graffiti artists around here that like some heavy hitters that like
Yeah,
make beautiful art, murals, some really
I got
cool
that dude.
underground.
I got that dude Godfeedy coming on, bro.
Really?
On the podcast. Yeah.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I love his art.
Dude, his
I
shit's
love his art.
crazy. And I went to his art show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of
And it
creatives
was,
at that.
dude, it was just
A lot of people showed a lot of love.
so cool. Yeah. And seeing the city come out, even COVID and shit, people coming out with their masks or whatever, just being cool, like that's cool, man, to see, to come out and support and shit. And we got shows coming back.
No, man, it's nice.
Exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. I'm super stoked for us to be getting back because at one point it seemed like there was no hope. You know what I mean? It seemed like we were just going to be in this shit forever. And now it's just like people are getting vaccines and shit. People are being cool, like, and we're getting back to it. So
Yeah, no,
that's
I
dope.
love it. Honestly, I was like, yo, I'm downtown. I might actually go grab a drink and a bite to eat after
God, that
this.
sounds fucking great, bro.
Yeah.
So talk about your mission a little bit because you're talking about like right now you're in Spokane. You've been fucking with people from Spokane, but you're also doing Skype calls and shit or whatever with people in fucking New York and
yeah. So like I said, when I started doing the podcast, it started making some noise. Some people from like other cities and other states were like starting to outreach to me. Then I started supporting them. You know what I'm saying? And then their people from like wherever they traveled to and worked with started outreaching to me. And then it just started becoming like people from like New York, people from like the Bay Area, a lot of people from Seattle. Seattle was actually like my first fan base. And it's actually odd. I don't even want to really call it fans or like followers, just like true, like it's just like a true good network because most of the people that you see on there are creatives themselves. I mean, if you go through like every like 100 or so, there's like, a couple like random people that really do show a lot of love and support. But there's a lot of creatives that are following and that I follow and that really pay attention to the network pool. So I feel like, I don't know, have you heard of that app Clubhouse?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it almost feels like that in a sense, and I love
That's
that.
cool.
I love that app as well because it's a way of just networking.
And I feel like Twitter's already stole that.
Yeah.
Because Twitter has their like Twitter conversations or whatever, where you can hop into little rooms and shit. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, if you get a fucking idea,
They're
like,
gonna get it.
you're gonna fucking take it, bro. Like the
Straight.
Zuckerbergs and the, you know, whatever that dude's name is from Twitter.
Yeah.
Jack Dorsey. Yeah, they'll just steal your shit, bro. That's crazy. Because that app is amazing, dude. I don't even know if it's out of beta testing or not. If you can actually
Yeah, it's invite only right now.
Yeah, invite only. Yeah, which is kind of cool, you know? They should just keep it that way.
For real.
Bro,
You know?
honestly,
That's what a clubhouse sounds like.
That's what a clubhouse
well,
sounds
no,
like,
it's
bro.
it keeps it real secluded and like real
like that.
professional and stuff like that. Like really, you don't get like a whole lot of like fuckery or anything. Like just BS conversations and stuff like that. You know, like when you go on there and you're like listening to somebody, like you're really wanting to like gain some information, and if you're able to like ask a question, like you're able to like do that, press a button.
And really communicate.
Yeah. No,
Rather
and
than
it's
like,
pretty cool.
once all the bots and the trolls and the fucking everything else gets in there, when it get, you know, if it was just everybody can use it, it kind of gets ruined a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like Facebook and shit, or Instagram, all that shit, dude. You get all these weird bots, dude. I just be blocking people and deleting people. It's just crazy how many there are. Just like, yo, hit me up, DM to collab. We got, you know, and I can just tell. I'm like, does somebody like spend time typing this, or these are just like automated shit that just gets sent out? Like, it's just crazy.
Bro, it's all automated. Like for the most part, my biggest thing too is like there's a way to come correct to everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like an email goes a long way, and like of course like you can go and like DM, but like what are you DMing? Like, oh, let's get a feature, let's do this, or are you like, hey, this is like I'm so and so, I'm working with like this kind of budget, you know what I'm saying? And like you know, if you could reach back to me, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm about my business on this. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like those when it's like, oh, comment for, I'm just like.
And I mean, the thing I guess I'm wondering is it real? Is that even a real person?
Sometimes,
or is this just some shit?
No, it's a tit for tat, man. I mean, you definitely have like a bunch of bots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then you do have like the like trolls, like I do real life have like they'll like.
I just feel like they're a bot. I'm like, oh, you're a bot too. You get put in the bot
and
category.
that's what you gotta assume.
get
If they're
spammed
like,
out.
yo, I'm the next one out, come message me. You know what I'm saying? Or look at my page, like, yo, look at my page. I'm the cutest girl you've ever
If
seen.
I
And
see,
it's like,
look at my page, I'm like, oh shit, red flag.
No,
I'm
instantly.
not gonna look at your page.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to market like that, don't do it. It's not a good one.
It's not a good one. But yeah, no, as of like the mission and everything like that though, I really just want to just continue networking, you know what I mean? Grow with that, build the audience and stuff like that. Really let people tune into like the underground scene here, the who I believe are like the really like up and comers, the next outs, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like good music, some stuff that you would hear on the radio, some stuff that I believe that you would hear on World Star Hip Hop, but you pay fucking, what is it? It's like $900, $800 to get your thing on World Star Hip Hop. It's not even on like the front page first chart. It's just in there, and you really have to search it to find it. It's not even like posted in front of people's faces. So
So they're really just taking your money.
Bro, there's a lot of fucking, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do your research, because that's one thing that I'm seeing is like a lot of people like getting fucked over with like just paying just random promotion ads and like for followers and this and that, and then like they're in the like, yo, I'm getting spammed, yo, my freaking followings like fluctuate. I'm like, yeah, because you went on some like weird thing that wasn't like credited or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
you know
so
what I
is
mean?
World Star still like? Are people still going there for videos?
Yeah, no,
I haven't been
definitely.
there. I haven't been there in a minute.
Oh yeah, no,
Have you?
I'm not having.
Yeah.
Dude, I tap into like almost all of them. Billboard, World Star, freaking.
Just to think that, like, you know, that people would pay like $1,000 for a video like that. It just really seems like the social media. I mean, you know, World Star doesn't even, it's not social media even, right? It's just a website.
Yeah, it's like a blog site.
And it's not
Yeah,
even
so
like.
I mean, it just kind of just seems like social media would be like the thing where people would spend their time and money, you know, but.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad that you expanding and fucking just keeping it moving and shit like that, bro. I can't even fucking sleep, bro. Just trying to get after it. So here, I want to ask you one just to mix it up and have fun.
No, definitely.
if you had to pick like one artist and I'm not talking like a local artist, I'm talking like just any artist, not even just hip hop. It could be classic rock. You go back in time that you could roll with on tour and just be able to document and just do all the shit that you do. Who would it be?
ODB. It'd be ODB easy.
Wow. Damn.
Old Dirty Bastard, bro.
Good
Really?
Old Dirty
choice.
Bastard and then freaking Tommy Lee, bro. Like
Yeah.
those two, those two I want like tatted on my stomach, you know what I'm saying? Because those are like, bro, those are wild cards. I love the wild cards. I like a wild group. I like a wild group that stands out. Wu-Tang definitely stood out. Molly Crew definitely stood out. But there was like certain characters in that group that stood out, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Tommy Lee and ODB were those guys. And I'm just like, yo, if I got to follow like ODB on tour, Cypress Hill would be another one.
Oh, yeah.
Cypress Hill, their come up story is pretty fucking insane. And it was really like the jump start of everything.
How was
and,
it?
like,
What
my
was
opinion.
their come up story?
Their come up story with freaking doing shit with like, what is that? That Estevan dude. Estevan came and did like all the pictures. He was like the first camera guy like on tour for like them. They did like a show with like, what was it, Korn, Rage Against the Machine and stuff like that. And that was like the first time you ever hear like rap and hip hop kind of like collab.
Damn.
And then they mixed with like that West Coast. And at the time they were like gang banging. So they were fucking like mixed in. They were like had one foot in, one foot out. But then they were like, yo, let's just do this music shit like full on. Dude, LA Originals. Watch that documentary on Netflix. It fucking it'll explain like all that and
I
then
think I
some.
might have seen it actually.
Yo, man, I feel like when you're creative and you're watching documentaries on like music stuff and you're not just watching it because you're like, oh man, I'm seeing how they came up. You're like really paying attention
Yeah.
and being like, yo, so they passed out. See, they did this. Like,
Yeah.
who's doing like?
Yeah,
I
did you
might
see
want to
it?
do that shit here.
Did you see the new? Did you guys see the new Biggie
I
documentary?
have not, but I did
Yeah, I
see it.
haven't seen that one
It's
yet.
definitely on my watch list.
Because I know that a lot of us, people in general are just kind of like, oh, I've seen the movie, I've seen it, I've seen a lot, right? People have been talking about, Biggie and Pac for a long time, and
Yeah.
but the documentary is really good, yeah, and it touched on a lot of things that I didn't know. And he has like interviews with his mom and interviews with like people
Does
that
it
he was
touch
riding
base
with.
on like him listening to country music?
No, I don't know if it did.
I heard some rumor that he like loved listening to like country music or something like that.
Really?
I don't know,
That's
but
funny.
like I said, it was rumor, word of
I
mouth.
wonder if he did.
quote me on
Yeah,
it.
dude, that's like, I could probably see that actually, because
Yeah.
I feel like you just fall in love with music for a place and time. Like, even if it's like before you got into something else, like you were just kind of fucking with it, right? Because I fucked with all sorts of different music, like country music, classic rock, and then like
Everything.
metal.
My
like,
shit's if you can bob
Yeah.
your head to it, you know what I'm saying? You're with the right time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying?
well,
I'm
and
not
some
gonna
shit
go to
I
my
don't.
grandma's house and just be blasting some fucking.
That's true. Yeah. Well, and
Some
but I
Tech
kind of
Nine.
gravitate as I've gotten older. I kind of gravitate to certain types of music. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and then like some music will just have a special place in my heart. You know what I mean? Like, oh, when I hear it or something like that, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, because music could bring you right back. Yeah, like
Yeah.
reggae or something
Yeah.
like that. Like,
reggae on a nice Sunday or something.
oh man,
No,
Yeah.
man, like almost every day.
Yeah.
Bro, seriously, reggae just puts me in like a
Yeah.
good fucking
a
mood.
good
For real.
mood. And I fuck with music that puts me in a good fucking mood. And that's why, like, when I was younger, I used to listen to hella gangsta shit and like Brother Lynch and just like crazy shit, right?
Yeah, no,
You
and I
notice-
definitely love it, but like on like a real note, like sometimes it's like if like you're like in a dark place, a bad place, like sometimes it really does like affect your like mood
Yeah.
and stuff, and it's like, oh damn, it's like I'm feeling really. I need to
Yeah.
put on some fucking like
I mean, it can make you feel some type of way.
Grateful Dead or
but
something.
actually, yeah, like I like to. Music can really has the power to do the opposite shit and
Yeah.
just to really make you fucking like. Ugh,
At the end
I'm
of the
about to
night-
go get it. What's up? And that's the type of music I like to make. Is the
Yeah.
shit that makes you feel good, because that's the shit I like to listen to. It makes you feel good. It makes you want to go get it. Like, oh man, I gotta go get it right now. Or I gotta write a song right now. Man, I gotta put like 500 in the account right now. I gotta find a way. You know.
Dude, I feel that. That
Rather
motivation.
than
How many
'cause it-
hours can you listen to like hitting licks and not like want to work a job. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, I'm hitting licks in the mother. And you're just like, I don't want to go to work. I'm trying to hit a lick.
It will have you
I'm
wanting
gonna pop a Xan, drink some lean, and I'm gonna
send a package USPS
to the motherfucking South, baby. I'm about to get me. You know, if that's what you're thinking.
That's what you're
Shit
thinking,
don't work
bro.
like that.
No, dude, it's crazy because you are literally, your diet is more than what you're just eating. It's what you're intaking mentally too, dude, even whether you know it or not, you know? And so it wasn't until I got older that I realized that and was able to start now controlling, oh shit, you know, like let me put in shit that's just gonna like, because manifestation is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can really turn.
I believe in manifestation 110%. Like it's weird. It's crazy. It's crazy. The craziest things, like literally, like it's just wild. You just think about it.
Anything specifically that you've manifested?
Bro,
it's like
recently or
recently, I don't know, man. It's just opportunity. Like I'm big on like when things are going good, I'm prepared for like something to go like wrong. You know what I'm saying? And something, you know, negative usually always happens, like that yin and yang. I really believe in that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? For a bunch of good shit to happen,
there has to be
something bullshit needs to happen. Something needs to try to break you down. You got to handle it, deal with it, and then then you're on your next level, or you're continuing back into your good shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like just with the podcast in itself, I'm like, yo, it's not really gonna be anything serious. All right, now like fucking it's a full-time like job, you know what I'm saying? And not even just like the podcast, like it's just everything. Manifest it. Like, dude, I did a TikTok and just hoping like it would do something, and one video got like 1.5 million views, and then then I got like the offer to like get monetized on there, but like I just don't post enough like because that's like it's really out of my realm to do like TikToks, you know what I'm saying? But obviously there's something there.
There's something there, yeah.
So it's like, fuck, man, manifestation isn't even just like, oh, stuff that I necessarily even like knew that I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like just opportunity. Like, I don't know, man. And I just feel like if you just have a good reputation, fucking work hard on whatever the fuck that you love, that's when the manifestation like starts coming in. When you start doing like your shiesty stuff, you're fucking.
I really believe in that karma.
Yeah.
Like where it's like when you just, if you put the good energy out, then is gonna reciprocate back.
No,
and that's it. And like the yin and yang, I do believe in too. But I also believe that like I can just be yinging.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's okay to ying for.
I could just be yinging
for some years.
And if I keep putting out good energy, I deserve the yang. And
ying.
yangs are only going to come when I make mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
and if I slip up, yangs are going to happen. I can be aware of yangs, but I'm yinging all year long, bro.
Dude, I feel you, man. No, and that's my attitude too. Honestly, you really do have to be fucking like a positive outlook, glass half full, like type deal, because that's what I'm saying. Like when the yangs do come, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't like this terminology. I don't like this one. When the yangs are coming.
But this
but check it out.
But you know what I mean? I love the terminology because it makes so much sense.
No, but dude, when the yangs are actually coming though, like your yin attitude is motherfucking like, all right, you know what? Let's deal with this. Let's deal with this. Let's yang. We're going to yang.
Yeah.
All right. I know you're yinging, but we're going to yang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you get like, you're just like, we're yanging. You know what I mean? And we're going to yang again here in a minute.
Yeah.
Bro, and then you try to put that. Bro, and exactly. It's like that that energy that you are, like, whatever room that you go into, that's the energy that the room is now. You know what I'm saying? And that's that yanging fucking
So if
energy.
the room's yanging, and you're yin and you're just like, ooh, I'm about to yin.
Well, and sometimes you got to bring some yin to the yang.
Dude,
That's
big
what I'm
dick
saying.
yang.
Right?
And
Sometimes,
you know everybody's yanging.
Sometimes people are yanging out, and you're like, dude, we're yanging now, and we're bringing them to a new like, you know,
hanging out with our yangs out.
Okay, because I feel like when you enter energy, right, you can become one of two things. You can either be the energy that changes the energy into your energy, and people adapt to you, or you can adapt to everybody else and become that energy. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
definitely.
I feel like when I want to come into a room,
Oh,
I'm gonna be yinging.
bro, dude, I see somebody quiet in the corner. yo, man, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
You want to lift them up.
Yo,
Yeah.
do you need a shot? Do you need a, yo, what's it?
Hey, you
Let's
yang?
go. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, bro, you gotta be fucking yanging.
Some
You
people
gotta
just need
fucking-
a quick friend too. Some people just need somebody to be like, "What's up, man?" And just like, you know, or just talk to somebody and just you know,
that's what
ask
I'm
them
saying.
about themselves and they just be like, "Oh man," you know,
need that
some people-
positive energy, man. You
Yeah.
need that positive energy.
That's a big thing. We talk about that. I talk about that with my wife a lot, like dealing with marketplace. This is totally random, but if you deal with like, if you want something on marketplace, figure out a way to reach out and get them to talk about themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
And they'll fucking give you that shit.
Oh,
know what I
straight?
mean?
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
funny,
mean,
that's
love? Like, you just got to get people to feel good.
People want
You know what I
to
mean?
talk. People want to interact.
all it is.
They want to talk about themselves and talk
Yeah.
about, you know.
That
I
is
mean,
funny as hell.
yeah,
Be
bro.
a salesman.
that's sales. That's
You guys-
sales.
Yo,
right
you
there.
gotta be
fuck-
happy to be here.
That's-
That's what I'm saying. You
and
gotta
bro,
be happy to be here.
And I think that it's perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you could really live life every single day like fuck it, bro. I got fucking like 50 more years on earth. I can do whatever I want, right? Or you're literally waking up every day and just like thinking to yourself like, damn, a lot of motherfuckers leave their house thinking they're just going to go do some shit and then they don't come back.
Dude.
You know, and like I'm genuinely happy. I got the juice. I got the juice, right? I don't have fucking like I got legs, I got arms, I got lungs, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like we look
Living,
good.
yeah.
We look good. Like what the fuck, bro? We know how to make money. Like,
Yeah.
so just thinking about all the great things.
No, that's what I'm saying, man. The glass half full. Not
That's
thinking
right.
about like, oh damn, like here's like this little bit of debt that I got going on, and oh fuck, I gotta do this double or something like that. It's like, nah, do that shit and then bust out on your happiness.
And set a
your
plan,
habits,
man. Be
your
like,
habits.
yo, set a vacation. Be like, I'm gonna hit these doubles and I'm gonna hit the beach.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna
Get that
take a week
PTO up.
off.
You're
Yeah.
taking them sick days.
you know what's funny?
Don't-
Earn your PTO.
No
and
sick
fucking,
days,
yeah,
man. No sick days. Take a
man.
vacation.
Get sent home. That's my best advice. Get sent home. Go fucking be
Go.
like, yo, I gotta go fucking puke real quick.
Yeah.
You want me to come back to the fryer? Fucking so be it. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, if you just tired, then just go to work. Just go to work and get it done.
Go to
Just
work, get it done.
It's,
Get that
it's
money,
8
bro. I'm
hours,
telling
and
you.
then we chilling, man.
Bro,
And we chilling. You're gonna be
I'm all
thanking
about it.
yourself
I
later
actually
when you
was
got that
having-
money.
I was actually having a conversation with my brother the other day, like about, he was talking about like, he was like, I don't feel like I'm doing enough. Like I'm bored. And I was like, you know what? That's actually kind of a privileged thing to be bored, because there's a lot of people who can't be bored. You know what I mean? Because
Manor
like,
can't be bored.
you know what I mean? Manor can't be bored, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, he's got all these things that he's done right, and that constitutes in you being bored sometimes because
Yo, much
everything's
love.
taken care of. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Everything's
dude,
taken care
so
of.
so
That's
it's that
why I
glass
suffer
half
from
full. You know,
FOMO though. That's where it's like, all right, man. Like I don't even know if it's like being bored. I could like literally get some lounge, bro. And I used to be so used to like binge watching TV, bro. Shameless, Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy.
but that's not bored. Listen, I live by a philosophy that boring people get bored.
yeah.
That's it. Because if I'm bored, then there's just always.
But what's your
something I can-
definition of bored? Mine is being stagnant. Mine's
Bored
being
is like,
stagnant.
I
When
got
you're doing
nothing
the
to-
same shit, different day.
yeah.
Because bored is like, I got nothing to do. I don't know what to do. I got time, but I got nothing to do. So there's always something to
Always
do.
something to do. Go
You
play
could-
Pokemon Go.
You could get high.
Yeah.
And you can
You
play.
could get high.
That'll change your whole fucking outlook.
That changed your life. And then
If
you'll
you
be
ain't
playing
smoking-
Pokemon Go.
yeah, if you ain't
and you don't even got
smoking-
the app. You're just out there just chasing them.
Try
But-
an edible or two.
Try an edible shoot. Yeah.
Microdosing.
Microdose. Yes. No.
Talk to me about that a little bit.
Microdosing. So
Yeah.
it's something that I like to do. It's you psilocybin a little bit, not a whole lot.
Like,
you
what's
know,
a little?
a little bit? Like, well, it's a to each their own. I mean, you know what I mean? Have a couple fragments, see where you're at. Check yourself 40 minutes later. Oh, I'm
Where
not
did
feeling
you?
anything.
When did you come into the microdosing thing? Like what?
Microdosing. Well, everything all started fucking head on. So everything wasn't just microdosing. I thought if you did something, whatever you got, like you had to do. So,
All of it.
dude, I remember when it first came to like smoking and like, you know, hiding it from like your parents and stuff like that. And
The
fuck-
fun times.
Oh my God, dude. It was like, okay, I'm going to go buy $20 worth because I have $20 and we have to smoke all of it. and then just go home and act like nothing even fucking happened. Same thing with like mushrooms. I remember it was like, okay, you buy like an eighth.
Much
So now I'm
different
gonna
though.
eat the entire eighth.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Much
god, but you're
different
like
effects.
a teenager eating an eighth. Dude, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Do not recommend it. But no.
Like I'm
fucking-
just gonna be normal at home, and you're just
Yeah. Walking around looking at dad's t-shirt and it's looking like
Eyes
the
are
fuzzies from
just-
like the TV when it's like all staticky. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
eyes like nickels. Just
looking like nickels, man.
Bro.
Freaking no, that's funny as fuck. But no, man. So I found the love of, you know, just eating a couple and really like not even really getting like the tracers or the color, not like what you typically think about like mushrooms, but really like it hits like, I don't know, man. If I'm like depressed, if I'm having like a downtime or like a down week or like something's kind of going on, you know, I've
Yeah.
really got the glass half full attitude, but like something's just not right. You know what I mean? Serotonin levels just down. Boom, a couple psilocybins, some caps, a couple stems
You
and
just-
stuff like that. Bro, dude, I'm laughing, I'm smiling. I want to go on a walk.
I
wanna
love that.
It's even more than just like smoking a joint. You know what I'm saying? Smoking the joint, it's like, okay, I'm stoned, but like,
sometimes you're
You're
still there.
yeah,
you're still there.
You're just pissed off and high.
You're
What is
high.
that?
and
I
you
think
break out of
factually-
it and you come
I think
back.
factually it is like a depressant and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a true uplift. Like I
No.
mean, if you're in like
Mushrooms
a mood, if
is
you're
a
in
true.
mood, dude, it really does.
Dog,
It fucks with like
we
something
had
in
one.
your
That
head.
shit brings you up, bro. Because
Yeah.
like I remember we were going disc golfing and my buddy just had like the corner of a bag. He's like, I just got some stems and shit, and I just ate those. And you know, the thing I like about edibles and mushrooms and things like that is you eat them and then you forgot you eat them.
Yeah.
And then you just chilling, you smoking, you know, whatever. We just going about our day, and all of a sudden you just
I'm feeling weird.
yeah. I get
I'm
home.
feeling a little weird.
Well, and when it's on a micro dose, it's like you just feel exceptional.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like literally, like you kind of just like look out like that breath of air.
I don't even feel
Like-
high. I'm just
No, it's like
I'm feeling how I should feel every day.
No, and it's like, and it's weird, and it like, and then somebody would go and, you know, like the Aunt Nancy would be like, "Oh, well, that's just the drugs, you know, fucking with your brain," and it's like, no, like mushrooms.
That's the
really
poison kicking in.
No, seriously, and it's like, oh, you're actually, it's like, but no, you can really like with a certain micro dosage, like you're able to like, and I mean, to each their own. I'm not saying like somebody right off the street who's never done mushrooms before, I don't know what their experience is going to be. So, you know what I mean? But
And one thing I want to say too is like people get it from a trusted person. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, get it from your long hair hippie friend. you know what
yeah,
I'm
somebody who you know is really well versed. You know, because then they can hook you up, man. Because like, you know, you don't want to get some whack shit and have a bad experience. Because I feel like that turns people off, dude. You know, people take edibles for the first time. They take fucking 500 milligrams and just fucking.
They see that
And-
devil.
Oh my god, dude! I had these edibles the other day. My homie made a batch of fucking what is that? The Rice Krispie treat edibles. Throws an ounce of oil in there, dude. Those things were fucking spicy. Like like dude, like when you swallow it, like
Your
for one,
throat kind of fell.
bro, you're like,
God damn.
you know what I mean? It's like, you got like, I need some carbonated to really fucking scratch this one out, dude. Bro, even just thinking about it.
I knew right what you were talking about. Because if you eat some shit with some hot oil in it, like a lot of THC in it, you'll feel that shit.
Bro, no, and I was like, why did you toss it out? I had it.
Did it fuck you up? Just
Well, I don't know, dude. Well, dude, when you're chilling with the homie that's making the edibles like that, you know, you're smoking pretty heavy. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, sometimes when I'm smoking, like, I like to smoke. Like, I don't smoke to get, like, high. I smoke because it's, like, it's my oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
fucking
you don't vape or anything either.
vape.
Like you do any of the
Like puff bars or fucking...
no, like no,
like
non-weed.
e-pens?
Yeah, non-weed. The little fucking mod.
Oh, okay,
Because
no.
you know how some people smoke that, like, they're just like, I just smoke. There's no nicotine in this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I used to do that if I'm like...
That's that Darth Vader, bro. Like,
Dude, yeah, no. If I'm drinking, if it's like offered to me, hell yeah. Like, but I'm not going out of my way and like buying it and stuff like that.
know,
Like,
me
you know what
neither.
I'm saying? But it's
No,
like,
me neither.
but if somebody's like, yo, dude, try out my freaking banana fruity tooty balooty
Sure,
doody, and I'm
sure.
like, yo, what? And then
But you'd prefer to smoke, like, you smoke weed.
oh, dude, backwoods, I like freaking I just
Backwoods is an art. Like, I have a buddy who's like, he comes through, and I'm like, bro, will you twist me up a backwood? Because he rolls the fingers, like just some.
Yeah.
He throws
Yeah.
the finger.
Well, that's
Bro.
what the backwards are for, man. I'm telling you, like, and dude,
that
there's some
birthday
people that
bee.
come on the fucking podcast and shit, and they're like, "Oh, okay," and they brought like a whole pack, and I'm like, "Oh man." So I feel like I blame my guests on the podcast for fucking making me the stoner that I am, because, dude, I have to like smoke and keep up with them, and then keep up with my questions, and you know what I mean.
I just hope you guys are putting fucking gas in those. Okay, make sure that you're going the extra mile to make sure that.
Dude, they're hitting the local dispos. We're giving
Because
shout
I'm
outs
telling
to the,
you, when I fucking I pride myself. When I put some weed in a blunt, I want you to go.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
doesn't fuck
Hold on.
around.
I want
Yo,
you to.
You know what I love? I like a weed to complement the flip. Like I'm a connoisseur. Like really. Like I'm like, yo, of course, like I'll always grab like my regular sweets, my tropical fusions or something like that, or just like a pack of woods. But I'm like, yo, this weed needs the honey bourbon Dutchess. This needs the.
Oh, and you'll pair it with the flavor.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I'm really big on that. I'm really big on that.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I've
So
been
it's
smoking
like,
a lot
it's
of
like Dutch
papers
treat in a honey bourbon.
and a honey bourbon. Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
So do you have like any that you've paired that you really like?
that I like.
Yeah, that you like.
Mimosa,
like,
hands down, is my favorite. Not even being biased. Mimosa. Oh, Gorilla. No. Gelato.
Gelato.
I want to.
Gelato's always so flavorful.
Yo, I
love
want to
it.
say gelato with like the
you, bro.
the vanilla woods. The gelato with the vanilla woods, and you can get the vanilla woods on the what is that called? Exotic Pop website.
Oh, okay. ExoticPop.com.
Exotic Pop. Yeah, I'm real big on the exotics and stuff like that. Sodas, pop. Blase snacks. Freaking, you know when you see like the Flintstone fruity pebbles with like marshmallows in them, but you don't see them like on the shelves, but they're like
Yeah.
Oh
somewhere
my
else. Or you
God.
see like a Fanta, the white peach ones, and like the tin cans and
That
stuff
actually,
like that.
that actually just fucking reminded me that I totally saved a snack box sent from Hong Kong that I was gonna bring on the podcast. I fucking blew it. I was gonna bring it and open it up for us.
Really?
Yeah, and that's funny you just brought that up.
Bro, no, I'm real big on that kind
So
of
we'll
stuff.
have to do that later. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the waters. Cheers on
Yeah.
the waters.
Yeah,
boys.
dude.
Let's get some
Oh,
You
wait,
know,
too.
I was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
thinking I kind of
needed that.
I kind of want to watch The Water Boy tonight. I think I might watch that, you know? The whoa Water Boy.
Bro, he has that like little canister of like the freshest, purest Antarctic water.
Dude, that dude was passionate about water.
He
And
was.
I really respected that.
No, he
because
understands
I
his
tried to,
Bro, it's important.
it's very important. Like you were saying, you know, that you understood that, you know, why I preach that to my friends and I try to tell everybody to drink more water because it makes it put them fluids up in your brain. Okay.
There you
You'll
go.
think
I mean-
better, you know. You know, get that shit going, dude.
Bro, I'm
take
the
a
friend who's in the
piss,
passenger seat
you know,
while
7
the
times a
DD's
day.
driving and everybody's in the back seat, and I'm like, make sure you drink water when we get to the fucking next spot, because everybody's always acting a fool, getting sick. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to just yell it out just so I check myself too. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody so I
Get
make
that
sure I
water,
drink some
bro.
water. Yeah,
That water is it's the fuel. You know what I mean? So,
electrolytes, water, salt. You gotta retain the water. You gotta be able to retain
salt,
it.
yeah, that's true.
You're super fucking dehydrated and you're just drinking water and pissing and like, oh, why can't I buy it? Yeah, you know, you gotta have something to retain it. The bread's not gonna help.
No.
It's not always gonna help.
What else we got going on? What's
What
happening?
else we got
What's
going on?
happening in Spokane right now?
A lot of stuff's going on in Spokane right now. BME just added a new member, Benny16, another local rapper here. He actually just dropped some really good quality music. Zayshawn Hayes just dropped, I believe That's Life, and it's a great song. It's actually getting some pretty decent numbers right now. It's actually really fun, like boppy, one of them happy day songs.
Yeah.
And then, what is it? The boy Beers just dropped his Big Yeah with Sun Capri, and that song is just hardcore.
This is a single?
Yeah. No, and if you guys
I
like,
think I seen that dude. I think I seen him with Top.
Yeah.
I think they did a song,
yeah,
right?
yeah, they definitely did something.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
stuff with
Is that the
Bendy
kid
as
with-
well.
Is that the dude with long hair?
White dude, blonde dude.
Yeah.
And he
I
has
Yeah,
think.
real
he's got-
long
he's
hair
got
with the glasses?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah.
might. He's got some
Nah.
decently long hair. He's got like a skeleton tattoo. Like
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
With Top.
You know what's really been rocking? Macintosh.
Macintosh, definitely.
Just
yeah.
signed a
That's right.
fucking just signed a 6-figure deal.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Seattle cat.
that's
yeah.
big. That's
Yeah.
big shit right there. Like
Seattle's fucking
that's
got a lot
cool.
of stuff to go nuts about right now. The Mariners, Macintosh, a lot of great stuff's coming out of Seattle right now.
I love to see it, man. I love to see because that boy Justin Frick, you guys know about him, right?
Oh, yeah, no,
And
definitely.
dude, he's just killing those videos.
Killing
dude.
it, man.
Yeah.
His freaking
I love seeing that
direction
shit.
and production is insane.
Yeah, I like seeing the creativity
Mhm.
and seeing people who just like to get out of the box.
I like how each video is just unique to each song. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you see that Justin Frick flair, but not any video is same as the last.
So have you seen Lady Sunday by Sam LaChow and Dave B?
Oh yeah, of course I have.
So that he shot that shit and just, I mean, the idea, and then a lot of Karma's shit, like his, Come Our Way video.
yeah, Karma in Tri-Cities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Dude, that dude's a killer, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking lyrically kind of insane.
And it's crazy because he just shows up in fucking basketball shorts and a t-shirt and is just like, hey,
I'm rapping.
Yeah, I'm rapping. Like, he does not show up like he's, trying too hard at all. He's just like, bro.
Comes and does his thing,
And
man.
he kills it.
Mhm.
And, dude, I love seeing, and you're like, this dude's from where? A smaller city than Spokane and Seattle? I mean, I
So
love
is Top though, I think.
Yeah, no, Top and Yell. All from
Top,
from-
Yell,
he's
and
Karma, all
Karma.
from Tri-Cities.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
where my brothers, bro.
Oh,
That's
nice.
why, I got so much love and respect for just the PNW, just Washington in general. You know what I'm saying? I got like family all over the place. I've been all over the place and just discovering
those are
everybody.
the forgotten parts too.
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
Tri-City's blowing up too.
No, it really is, man.
If you've been in the last few years, it's fucking huge.
Bro, they're getting some fucking big stores out of there too. They got like some of the exotic pop and like snack shops popping up. They got like Supreme stores. His and Hers is
Really?
yeah, His and Hers in
Yeah, they're
Richland is
blowing
fucking
up.
dude insane. Like shoes that you would like never be able to find, like one of a kinds, freaking StockX.
Really?
Yeah,
They're about to get a Dave and Buster's.
Man, where are we gonna get a fucking
I
Dave
know, I
and
knew
Buster's,
you'd
bro?
say that,
We
bro.
got an arcade bar, and
No,
hey,
they
I
got
love
that
the arcade bar,
They
but
got that demographic. 'cause
Yo,
it's
fuck
like three
Dave and
cities. It's like
Buster's,
three
man.
cities right
We don't
there.
need Dave and Buster's.
They
Bro,
can get a
I
Dave and
wanna
Buster's
fucking-
before Spokane.
dude, get rid of the Flat Stick Pub and get a fucking Dave and Buster's.
Dave
Yo,
and
as soon as
Buster's
we get a Dave
downtown.
and Buster's, that thing's gonna be exactly like Chick-fil-A. It's gonna be crowded with a bunch of buckwheats, and you're never
right.
gonna
And
get
all-
your food. And
Call
by
it
the time
something
you get
else
it, it's
then.
gonna be.
I
you know?
mean, no. I mean, have you been to one?
Have I been to a Dave
Yeah.
and Buster's? Nah, I don't feel like I.
They're a fucking hoot. They're so
Are they?
fucking fun.
Is
bro.
it crazy?
It's so fun.
It is
Do
like
they got
it-
skee ball?
It's like they've got over 21. It's the best fucking. It's fun as fuck if you're over 21.
Where,
'cause
where's
you just
Dave
get-
and
you just-
Buster's that you've been to?
It was in Phoenix. So
Phoenix?
it's just like you just get fucked up and play games, and like the games are like ultra level. They're like, and so it's expensive, but you.
That's
buy,
what I
like,
was
a
about to
card.
say. I'm like, what kind of
You
money
spend
are you
like
spending there?
you buy dinner and spend like $40 on a card for yourself, and you'll have all the fun you've ever wanted. I mean, it's I don't know if you've been, you know what I'm
Yo,
talking
I
about.
showed up to where
Yeah,
was
I'm gonna
it?
have
Was
to
it like
test it out.
it's like Auburn or some shit
Auburn?
Yeah,
down there, right?
Mhm.
Down in like
they have one over there.
South Seattle. Yeah, they have one down there.
It was fun.
And dude, I just pulled up and it was like a Wednesday or something like that because I went to the Mariners game.
Mm-hmm.
And dog, there wasn't a lot of people there. And you go into the bar and it was just like chilling at the bar. It was just fucking empty. And there was this pretty girl that was just like, hey, we're just getting drinks. And we was just like, cool. Got some drinks. And then you were able to just walk around that motherfucker and just be able to walk up to. And I was just playing games like a little kid, just drinking, hitting my pen, just rolling
hoot.
skee ball, playing
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Hitting threes, from
Hitting
deep.
threes, bro, because they had the little, air hockey, but then they had Tomb Raider, and they had all sorts of shit, bro. They had Mario, they had like all the games, bro. That's the thing that we're missing here is like a multi-level bar video game.
No,
like
I feel
you
you.
got a bunch of fucking 80s and 90s kids in this city.
We
who-
need
who
it.
just-
We
that's
need it.
all they want. And they go to
I
the
remember
arc-
Geeks and Glory was pretty popping when that.
I was
Is
in the
that
valley,
out in
right?
the valley? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
remember when
and
that
there's a
came
gamer
up.
bar. Yeah, for
Yeah, when
too
that first
deep.
opened. Yeah.
Put
no.
something downtown, make it stacks, like 3 stories. And I'm telling you.
What was the bar over here? Garageland or whatever.
Garageland,
That's
yeah.
That would be a
that
perfect
place-
like layout, like how it kind of had like a few different levels, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and there'd be like pinball over here.
And,
Garageland was pretty dope.
more pool
No, I
tables,
miss it.
more good. People.
Fuck the
I
pool
want
tables.
no man.
They
we
don't need to be in this bar we're talking about.
Sometimes
now.
I need
No.
more pool tables around. Like that's what I love about PJ's on Monroe because they have all the pool tables.
All the
upstairs.
pool
so I'm
tables.
like, okay, perfect.
Where's
Go up.
PJ's?
PJ on Monroe, right across
Yep.
the street from the
Yeah,
Hawaiian.
A little bit up
Yep.
by like
Hawaiian
Northwest
Grill.
Boulevard.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, I like darts
little
too.
spot.
I've been finding a new love for darts.
I know, trying to hit that triple 20.
Dude.
That shit. If you hit that triple on them,
now
boy.
who's getting out here and fucking tossing these hatchets?
Have you
Yo,
done
so
it?
my
I'm
friend,
trying to get
my
out
friend
there.
just did that the other day. I saw her post some shit about her just throwing. I'm like, yo, so growing up, we used to have log rounds, and my dad, like, he was like a champion in Montana when he was like a kid at throwing hatchets and shit like that, like be able to like split a feather and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And, yo, dude, this motherfucker. So like we got these big log rounds. He put it on like each other like a snowman, stack it up. We put it like in the back of our yard. We have like the throwing knives, shurikens, and then like the tomahawks and stuff like that. So we did that. And then I'm seeing these bars pop up, and I'm like, what the fuck? And everybody's doing it like two-handed, and I'm like, that's so weird because I remember just like literally just, ooh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, it's gonna be so weird doing the two-handed thing.
You
'cause
have to do it two-handed?
yeah, you have to, bro. And I remember growing up, my dad was like, do not throw it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, fuck, man. But it's how you have to throw it safe. You know what I'm saying?
So they tell you to throw it that way.
Yeah. But I mean, my dad's fucking, you know what I mean?
So
it's
how-
just dad advice. So.
How the fuck are
I want to
those?
side hand that shit.
Me too. I'm
Bro,
getting
dude,
in
those are the shurikens. That's the knives. And bro, it was weird. Like
wanna throw
growing
some-
up, like I said, I'd never been to those things, but like it mattered like on a certain amount of steps that you took, like even or odd. Like when you did odd, you were able to like throw your knife by like the blade and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
like
yeah.
even steps, you were able to throw. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't really remember the method because it's been like so long ago.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I don't know, like that throwing knives,
Those-
like that.
those
There's an
throwing-
art to it, man.
Yeah,
There
those
really
throwing
is.
knives that are like weighted really nice. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing
dude, it's
better
like-
than throwing it and seeing it whop in there.
I
Dude,
have
that's what I'm saying.
not thrown a throwing knife
Bro,
like
when you gotta
that.
put
We
your
should
foot
get
on
out
the
there.
fucking thing and like really just like, like
To
dig
get
it
it
out.
out.
Oh man, because it's in the fucking.
'Cause you
knot.
put it in there.
Oh
That'll-
man, that's a good
How
feeling.
the fuck are they serving beer and letting you throw
They're
axes?
not.
No beer.
There's not. Are they?
They got beer there?
You can drink and throw?
Yee! I know what I'm doing right after
No.
this. We're throwing axes and we're drinking beers.
Dude, please.
First round's on me, man.
Oh.
Really?
Easy.
Easy.
Easy, man. I was like, we're throwing. I've never done this shit before. I got my mask,
I
phone,
would
wallet,
love-
keys.
I got my mask, got my fanny, and
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
ready.
bro, the fanny's out. Party's happening.
There we
I
go. You
love
never
it.
know what's in
No,
there.
that's another thing too. Is the fanny pack? This is an essential right here. I feel like it's a cop out for like girls. The only people that have like a bag to hold all their
Yeah,
essentials.
no, I
and
think I
stuff
feel like
that.
that's big, dude.
Yeah, you don't have your phone in your pocket and shit
No.
anymore.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still have stuff like I still put stuff
Yeah,
in my
but now-
but it's on that like just habit, you know what I mean? But I have like my fanny packs that have like my beer holder. It has my spot for my phone. It has my
like
when
a
I-
carpenter one, a
Dude,
nice
when-
one.
when- oh, dude, it has like some slick name across it.
Yeah, Jams
fucking,
Sport.
it has like the reflectors and shit like that in case you're
Ooh.
fucking gonna get hit by a
So
car.
my question is,
You're real safe walking across the street at
my
night.
question is this: is at any point during the day, like when you're getting to business, do you ever spin it to the back?
Are
and,
you
like,
kidding me? Of course I do.
Okay, because
Of course
that's
I
the
do.
only way to have
guy.
the
Yeah,
fanny.
no,
is to
definitely.
spin that motherfucker to the back and
Dude.
get going.
You gotta get to going.
I don't know if I could pull it off, bro.
Oh, you could.
You think I could?
And your game would go up, and everything in your life would get better if you
Your
just
game
had a
would
simple
go up.
Bro,
fanny.
if you have a fanny pack and New Balances, man, I'm telling you, the game's
so
different.
tell me about this dad lifestyle you're living, bro.
The dad lifestyle.
Yeah,
like,
dude, just with the clothing and the comfort.
the clothing and the comfort. I just like, bro, I love like the classic like 80s look. You know what I'm saying? Some blue Levi's, a freaking
Ooh.
good tapered cuff. You know what I'm saying? I like a good tapered cuff on my pants. I
Oh,
like it
Pendleton?
fucking. Yeah, I don't need a little Pendleton action. You know what I'm saying? I like
Yeah.
a good thick wool when I'm walking around and it's windy out. You know what I'm saying? I like my materials.
Yeah, you're a
you know
little
what
bit
I'm
older
saying?
than your years.
Yo,
for
and that's
sure.
what I mean. And it's like, yo, Nike, of course. I mean, my peers, they're real big on it. You know what I mean? But like, bro? I got this rain hat. You know what I'm saying? This like Paddington hat.
Oh, I
Everybody
seen
likes
that.
to call it.
And was that in that TikTok? That
Yeah,
video
dude.
you did
And
downtown and shit?
I'll wear that around. I wear that fucking.
That's just fashion.
Dude, that's just you gotta fucking do what people aren't doing, and I'm comfortable.
I
I
love
love
it.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It gets the sun out of my fucking eyes. It does
Dude,
its purpose.
So this dude that you were there was a man that was living above you in a unit, and he had like
So I was living with my brother and his girl. there was an older gentleman that lived upstairs, and he passed away.
So
Sadly,
did you create
and
a connection with this man? Had you like chopped it up with him, or
not really, just a little. You know what I'm saying? Like hello here and there. You know what I mean? I paid the rent. Like
he was the landlord?
Kind like he was the one who knew that I paid the rent, and then he had somebody like take care. He was an old man. You know what I'm saying? He had some stuff going on. Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he passed away, and he ended up having like all these clothes and stuff, and his family didn't want it or anything like that, and I tried to, offer it to everybody, and they were just like, this isn't really like my style. They had like the cut off sleeves, most of the family. I was seeing walk through some mohawks and stuff, the type. And freaking, I was like, I fuck with this stuff. I was like, he's got some bright Easter colors, some pinks, some yellows.
So he handed down some swag, because that fucking sweater you pulled up on today, bro.
Oh,
that should
yes.
look something comfortable, bro.
Yo, much love. Yeah, no, it was actually a little bit too warm for the weather that we're having. I didn't realize the weather's actually like
63,
getting a lot better.
bro. It's just popping today.
No, I'm loving it. Yeah, no, it like you were saying the other day, March, February, January. Yo, fuck those months. Really, it's like, it's after the holidays. We're really just dealing with a bunch of cold, sappy weather. Now we're getting some like warm weather. We're going to deal with some rain.
Hope, I like to say, hope is on the horizon.
Yeah, hope is on the horizon.
It's coming, baby.
Yeah, you can see it every day.
We're heating up like microwaves. We sipping on some IPAs. We moving towards fucking freedom. Come on, man. Hit me with some sunshine and Coeur d'Alene Lake and some fucking
Subs
boat
Hill
action. Oh, doing a
we were talking about floating.
Oh, floating the river,
Floating
bro.
the river?
That's one of my favorite
Get a
things to
little
do.
creative float going.
Bro, when we
water tooth, Bluetooth,
when we get out there and you get like 2-3 hours to just kind of just float around and just bathe out there.
That's a time to microdose.
That's the
time.
That's a time to microdose.
Best time.
Let your feet dip in the water. Let that freaking. Oh
It's
my god!
something
Wear your
special.
life jackets. Wear your water floaties. You know what I'm saying?
Wear your water floaties. Wear your aqua socks.
Keep your precautions. Drink
Yeah,
your
wear
water.
those
Your body
aqua
armor.
socks.
Yeah, we were talking
aqua
about
socks
that.
are a must. Oh
Bro,
my
you
god!
cut your shit.
Don't
up,
cut your
bro.
feet up
Don't
out
get
there.
cocky now with your little fucking city feet.
Your little
feet will
city
get the
feet.
fuck up,
No,
bro.
I
man.
lost a ring in the Spokane River this one year. It was
I bet you that
horrible.
shit's still sitting there.
It is
Bro.
for sure.
I have a couple pair of Lokes sitting at the bottom of the fucking.
Oh yeah,
river.
glasses. I've lost plenty of sunglasses. Yeah,
I go to the gas
because
station
they sink
right there
real
that-
fast and
I
the
wish
current's fast.
Sometimes I live in a world where I'm like, man, I wish I could be in like this was like a video game type mode where I could like highlight all the shit that was lost in the river and then just go down there and swoop it up with a net and just grab all
it's
the
full.
loaves. And there's so much
Oh,
shit
bro,
down
go
there.
down there with some goggles and shit, and you'll find some garbage. Like straight, honestly, bro, and some big at some alien looking crawdads. Like, bro, you're like, there's not supposed to be lobsters here, bro. And then you crack them bitches open, nothing
No
but like
way.
mercury and shit, like all the way down the middle. Oh, dude, Spokane River is fun to float, but nah, if you're gonna go venture, you'll find some fucking, you'll find
So,
toilet paper.
My favorite float is we drop the cars at State Line.
Yeah.
And then drive up to Post Falls at Corbin Park, I believe it is, and then float down to State Line. That's my favorite float. I don't really like
that one.
fucking,
Takes a while.
That one's fire.
Dude, we'll do the one all the way straight down to Boulder Beach, or we'll go down to, I think it's like Sunset Valley or something like that. But it's like a little rock that you can jump off of, a little like cove, and then you have to like walk up. Then there's like this bridge, and then that's where like your car's parked.
You're gonna have to put me on, bro. I want to.
Is that like by the Frisbee golf course?
No, that's a different spot. That's where ours.
Damn,
is
this is a whole different one.
at. Different spot.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, because we go. Yeah, you're talking about like Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah, we'll go up to Coeur d'Alene and float all the way back to Spokane.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
All the way back down
To Boulder Beach sometimes. Yeah, bro, it takes like the full day.
So that's like Sullivan.
Bro, yeah, you just
No,
got...
Boulder Beach is down over by SCC, damn near.
Yeah. Over by like Minnehaha. And then you have like...
God.
Bro, it's a full day. It's a full day
It
float.
sounds like a couple days.
No, man. No.
God damn.
So that's like 8 to 10 hours.
It's a solid, yeah. Some...
Damn.
Bro,
That's why you talking about
you're
microdosing.
you're bringing lunch. You're bringing like you got to bring like a bunch of people. Like it's a trip.
It's a drive to Seattle.
Dude, by the end, like the sun's setting, everybody's like already, because as you're going, there's these spots that you get off, and then you bring the floaties up, you jump, you swim, you're like, okay, we're going to kick it here. Oh, who needs a snack? All right, let's crack a couple beer. Okay, let's do cheers. Yo, pictures, videos, everybody doing the muscles and fucking, you know what I'm saying? The fun family photos and stuff. All right, let's get back, float again. Boom, we'll float.
Couple hours.
Whoa, there's the Spokane Man or something like that. So everybody wants to get off and go take pictures by the Spokane Man.
Yeah.
And then you get off there, and then there's the current, and then you're friggin' fighting the current, so you're not floating over here. So then you got to get over here, and then there's the little swimming hole that you can get off and either go get in your car like right there, or you can continue floating and go all the way down.
Bro, the problems that you think
Spokane
you
River.
have in the summertime aren't problems. When you're floating around that motherfucker and you're like, oh man, I'm trying to get in the car. Man, I'm caught in the weeds. You're like, bitch, it's summertime.
Yeah.
Just take a look at the sky.
I don't know, dude. When that undertow fucking drags you in, you're not like thinking like,
All you gotta
woo,
do is
summer.
all you gotta do is just be like, you remember winter? You remember
Yeah.
February?
Yo.
Oh, we're in the sea. I'm about to fucking kiss a seaweed right now.
I'm about
dude.
to
I'll
kiss
joke
a
on-
seaweed. No, honestly,
Summertime.
seaweed touches my foot, I'm screaming.
No, me too.
I'm
Really?
That
screaming.
sliminess.
Bro, and it's not
You
even
feel like an octopus
no,
is, like,
no, I know
grabbing
what it
you?
is. I don't want a fish touch me, dude. I don't want a fish to touch me. And like really, like I
Well,
have
that's some privileged ass
no,
shit.
it really is, dude. I'm pretty picky, dude. And like I had to come up behind a crawdad and pick it up like this. As soon as it pinches me, game over. Day's ruined.
Throw 'em.
Day's ruined.
Days
Day's
ruined.
ruined. Yeah. No, I'm gonna treat that thing like a roly poly.
It's like, chuck.
So you're just like, dude, you gotta just get up and go home at that point?
No, man, you have to continue.
Oh, okay, you gotta continue through. That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
man.
Okay.
Glass half
So day
full.
goes on.
But days ain't
Glass
ruined.
half full.
Yeah.
We're
Because-
still yinging.
Bro, we're yinging,
We're
dude.
still
We're
yinging.
still yinging, man.
That's it, bro. Well, what kind of shit you got coming up? Don't you have something like?
So I got some. I'm going. I just got back from California. Went down there. A buddy of mine got a feature from somebody that's going to be coming out here pretty soon, and then I got another California trip coming, and I'm gonna come back with a couple like special podcasts and stuff like that. I don't want to give like too much information away, just because. You know, the element of surprise, like it's a treat. It's definitely a treat, and it's just growth. It's just gonna be showing the growth that we've made with like the podcast. But
And what do you, and this is gonna be like a podcast, or this is gonna be just a whole piece of content that you're gonna be putting out?
all types of stuff. So I got like vlogs. I got like I got a bunch of stuff that I'm wanting to put on YouTube. Like I got a bunch of shit in the vault that needs to be like put out. But I haven't had like the means of like resources to like quite like edit it, or you know what I'm saying. I'm like a 1-person show, so
I love
it's like,
that. I love
so
that.
I have to freaking everything takes time for me. So even like the stuff that I really wanted to deal with like last year, like the videos, the skate vlogs, I still want to put those out. They're still very relevant. You know what I mean? They're not like out of date. It's like not. They're still very tasteful, but I need to be able to fucking do the appropriate edits for like the audience to this is something appealing to watch.
Because you appreciate your audience.
No, definitely. I do want to
Yeah.
give like quality and stuff like that, and I do want to be able to. So that's my thing, is like really just growing and doing like this next big thing. Trying to figure out or not figure out, but shining light on more artists other than just like Washington Underground artists and stuff like that. Having more women come on the podcast with season 3. We're gonna have more female creatives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like a male sport.
Well, and didn't you have a female tattoo artist on your podcast, or
yeah. So I had Candace from Spokane Tattoo, and then I had
She does some fire tattoos, bro.
No, seriously, she did the one on my arm, the little mime.
Ooh,
Mime doing-
sick.
Mime doing a blowjob.
Hey, yo, show that to the camera right over here.
Show that to
Oh,
the
yeah.
camera. Show that to the-
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah, we got and the boy Chris at
Spokane Tattoo as well. Yeah, Chris Fulton.
that's tight.
Yeah, no, he did the Mimosas With Manor tattoo, and then he did some pizza titties on my ankle.
Oh, he did the pizza titties too?
Yeah. They did a double tattoo, so you can actually go on their Instagram, Spokane Tattoo, and see the vlog from that. They double. Candace was doing my arm while he was doing my ankle, and we just sat there and just like chopped it up. And then after that, I busted out the interview.
So what was it like getting tattooed in 2 different places by 2 different people at the same time?
Dude, it was actually like I preferred it because it was so much of a distraction, like to each one, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, where's the pain at? Where am I? You know what I mean?
Was it all over the place? Like
No, it really wasn't, man. Like, it was just so like, okay, 1 minute, like, up here's kind of like, oh, I'm getting a little bit of a tingle, but then it's like, oh, okay, now it's back down to my ankle. So it was really like,
oh, that's
you know what a
tight.
TENS unit is?
No.
TENS unit, when you have like muscle, like, cramps or like spasms and stuff like that, and you hook up the little like stickers, the little glue stickers, and you like turn it on, and it gives you the little
pulses.
shock of it. That's almost like what it felt like. It felt like a TENS unit. It felt like it was like over here, and like my muscles were like, you know what I mean, getting that shock. And then it was like, okay, a little too intense, so now we're gonna feel it down here. So then I was just like, honestly, I was just having my conversation. I was just chilling.
And you were running the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you were getting tattooed.
No. So we asked some questions. We chopped it up and stuff like that. But then I ran the podcast right afterwards.
Oh, right after.
Right
okay.
afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, right afterwards.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but you just get it going and just put it out there, and you just start doing your podcast on the phone?
Yeah, so this is exactly what I do here. I will show you guys. I literally go to my voice memos, you know, on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Go like this. I go, all right, guys, so first I'm going to do like a little test, because one time I recorded a whole podcast and no audio got on it. And I was so mad. It was I hate wasting time. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is wasting time.
Oh, it'll kill me. It'll haunt me forever.
So I literally, I put it right here, press the little button, then I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Say something real quick. Zach.
Yo.
Cody.
Yo.
Check. And then I pause it. And I'm like, yo, what's up, guys? Say something real quick. Zach. Yo, Cody. Yo. Check.
Pretty good audio.
That is pretty
and
good
I mean, it's
audio.
pretty decent. And even with like the camera and stuff like that, it's pretty underestimated. But like, even like your camera guy, the other day was like using his iPhone, and I was like, yo, like, iPhones are
the
pretty.
iPhones are
when you
dope.
utilize it, like, they're $1,000 for a reason. You know what I'm saying? When you first buy them, because it's like, yo, they have notes, they have folders, they have. It's not just music, phone calls, texting. You know what
it's
I'm
a computer in your hand.
Literally, utilize every single app, and this thing is your business partner.
So this girl that I make music with, she'll just come through, and she'll just, like, we'll be doing freestyles, and we'll put on beats and shit like that, and then she'll just put the notes on there and just let that shit run, and then we'll just be rapping and shit, and then we'll get, like, a hook down, and then she'll just pull that shit up and run it back, and you'll just be like, oh, shit.
Yeah. No.
Because that's the way to do it, is to just let that bitch go. Like,
Straight.
utilize all the tools.
Dude.
Use your calendar, you know?
When we're not like in a
organize.
studio or anything like that, and me and my
Yeah.
homie, and he's like, yo, I just came up with something. Instantly, I'm like, yo, here, I go straight to my voice memos. I'm like, bro, here, put on your beat. Do it real quick. And then I send it to him, boom, later on, and then I hear it, and I'm like, yo, we came up with that literally while we were just, like, sitting at, like, the Starbucks. And, like, you didn't have a pen and paper, like, but, like, and some people think it's weird, you know.
No,
they're looking over at the
yeah.
Starbucks, and, you know, here's a couple,
Fuck
like,
'em.
long-haired, white,
Let's go.
tattooed fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's just, like, motherfuckers really, it's the eyeballs, dude. It's
Honestly,
so funny.
they're
I went to
wondering
Idaho
what's-
and went to Crickets.
They're
And I went
wondering
with,
what's
like, a
going
group
on. They're
of
like, what is he
creatives, you know what I'm
doing?
saying? And fucking it was me, Spokane, DJ Bali, a couple other rappers, Procon, Jay Got Juice, and Christian Thornblade. I think he goes by Critterberry. And freaking
Why would you not
Crickets
go
was
by
like,
Christian Thornblade? That's
Dude,
fucking fire. That's already
Viking-ass
you
name.
already have a fire ass name.
Yo, dude, but he like they like all just looked, and they were like, what the fuck are these guys doing here?
Where were
And
you
I was
guys at? Like a Starbucks?
just- No, it was Crickets, man, just a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but first me and my buddy walk in there, and anytime me and my homie walk around, like anywhere, like I don't know like what it is or what, but like instantly it's like eyes. And it's not like a fucking,
That's beautiful.
I don't know what it is.
Is
It's
it Coeur
weird.
what was this, Coeur d'Alene or what?
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene, definitely.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene likes to look at people. But
Dude, and that's
besides
another
that,
weird thing too, is like being like downtown, and then like somebody literally like, yo, and I like, it's not even like a bragging thing. It's like it's just facts. Being downtown and seeing somebody be like, yo, you're the podcast guy.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yo, da-da-da. And then they have like their friends like, yo, dude, Mimosas Manor's in here. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like sitting with like my sister, my girl, and we're just like hanging out, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
dope.
And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is like weird. Like, I don't know. That kind of like attention is odd. That kind of
It's
stuff is
odd
odd. So
because
then when you
we're-
get like these eyeballs and stuff like
because
that.
we're regular ass people.
Yeah.
That's it. We literally just take shits and fucking, put our pants on one leg at a time and fucking, you know what I'm saying? We come
Just like
fast, probably
everybody
too fast
else.
sometimes.
Come
Like
fast,
we
maybe
do
too
normal
fast
shit, bro. We
sometimes.
eat too much pizza and get heartburn sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
man, keep the Zantac on. I think Zantac's actually banned right now. I don't know.
There's a big class action on them.
Yeah,
Damn,
dude.
bro.
The motherfuckers, you have to take them, and then you have to continue taking them. If you don't want heartburn, just don't hit the same anymore.
Bro,
Fuck.
I've never
really,
took
you
them.
just gotta, you gotta fucking stay on point, bro. And dude, you are a killer, bro. For how young you are and out here just fucking making shit happen and fucking with putting on people that I never even fucking heard of. And now I'm finding dope ass artists.
Yo, and I love
because
to
of
hear
you.
that because that's how I know what I'm doing is working, because that's the goal, is shine light on the people and give them a little bit of status. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Even
yeah.
if it's like, yo, like, who am I? Like, you know what I mean? Who's Mimosa Manor to say anything? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is, like, give this motherfucker a chance. Like, listen to this. You know what I mean?
I love that, bro. And I think that it's maybe it's that Scorpio personality. Maybe
Yeah.
it is. Maybe it's just that
That's so
outgoing.
funny. I've been hearing that lately. That
that-
manifestation.
Yeah, bro. just putting out that energy that gets people, makes people feel comfortable. It makes people want to open up and want to collab. And I think collaboration is like the number one thing, is when you're working with your peers, to get to find a way to be able to collaborate in a way that is going to benefit both sides. So we can create some content or do something that's gonna bring people from your side to my side, or my side to your side, or
Exactly.
we gonna make money or whatever that situation is, bro. And I'm so happy that shows are back, bro. Cruiser's been holding it down, bro, and
They really
they've
have.
been,
man.
Yeah.
and then honestly, bro, I saw some footage from Lilac Sandy Dynamics went out there and they fucking did a show, I guess, and because I know Nawanu, and that dude's a beast, bro. But they did a show out there and that shit was packed, bro. I was impressed. And,
Yeah.
and people out there, like, you wearing a
Yeah,
mask.
Dolo came out. Fucking, it was pretty fucking cool. But I was in California during the time. I really wanted to get I was actually in contact with Lane to get tickets for the show and stuff like that, because I found out he actually lives in my neighborhood. But the California trip ended up coming up, and I was just like, oh man. But I still like tapped in with everybody, like, yo, how did the show go? Like, how's it going right now?
Yeah.
Fucking, and from everything that I heard, it was a hit.
Yeah, it looked great, bro. I mean,
Well, that's what it is. People are missed it.
They
People
miss
are
it.
missing that kind of stuff. They want energy. They want to be able to get their adrenaline out and stuff like that.
bro.
People need to
and
get
it's
coughed on
coming
again.
back, baby.
People need to get
We're-
sneezed on
We're
again.
in April. we got nothing but May, June, July,
know it.
August.
They better not
Dude,
try to take shit from us.
Junes and Julys, man, those are my favorite, man. Hitting the backyard pool, hitting the lake, hitting the, having fun out in the sun, man. Putting your buns out, and your guns out, and your balls out, and your cooch out. Do all the fun shit, bro. Get
You
your
already know.
tans everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Exactly.
saying, live your best life and don't let people fucking judge you.
Catch a vibe,
Catch
man.
a fucking vibe,
Catch
dude.
a
Like
vibe.
this day and age, you can do whatever the fuck you want. All right, as long as it's not creepy. So don't do no creepy shit. Be cool. And dude, thanks for coming on the podcast and fucking with us, man. I appreciate you.
Yo, straight,
Let
man.
the people know where the fuck they can find you.
Yo, you can find me on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Twitter, Facebook, all at Mimosas with Manor. Instagram, that's the biggest one that you'll be able to see all the updates. We do lives, we do giveaways, even stuff like $100 giveaways for some of the talent shows that we run on the lives and stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Sick.
Yeah. So, yeah, no more Mimosas with Manor.
Love it. All right, man. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. ExZac Change, Matthew Manor, Perfect Cody. All right, y'all.
Deuces.
Yo, I'm just happy to be here.
I'm not deep. Oh, yo, I gotta show you guys something, and then I'll finish my story. I always just show everybody this. Here, look at this.
Oh,
Look at
God.
this. It's just got a
Damn,
fucking,
bro, some hairy
you got
balls.
a curve to the left.
But
Yeah.
that thing is fucking doing a dance.
Hooked, yeah, and it's like
hooked.
it's hooked back like that. That's an asshole.
Oh, dude, it is.
That's tired.
It's crazy to think that that dick could fucking like be so flexible so hard and coming.
Yeah, no, it's not hard. It's tired. It's flaccid. It's fucking.
And
It's ready.
coming.
Yeah, it's ready to take a nap, dude.
The
fact
That's
that
instant
you
nap
show-
time.
The fact that you showed the asshole means I can see the rest of the whole.
I did not see the asshole in the beginning, I'll be
No,
honest with
at
you.
all.
That's what
I
he's
saw the
like.
asshole.
People will be like, "Yo, what's up with the little star?" And I'm like, "It's a starfish, man."
That's a
Like,
starfish, dog.
Yo, but what was I
That's a
saying?
butthole.
What was I saying?
This podcast was brought to you by Speak Spokane, a community-driven podcasting studio space where people from all walks of life can speak and be heard. Follow along with us on Instagram at Speak Spokane and visit speakpodcasting.com to learn more about starting your podcasting journey today.